Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be doing another cooking video today, and what we were making is baked macaroni and cheese, and this is a really awesome recipe. And if you guys are curious where I got it off Pinterest, so you can go under my Pinterest and pin it if you decide to make this. And it is kind of complicated, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of steps to it, but it's really worth it in the end because it's really bomb mac and cheese. So I probably haven't made this dish for a couple of years, and that's mainly because it just takes a lot of steps and a lot of stuff that you have to do. But anyways, I'm gonna go over the ingredients with you guys and tell you what you need. And yeah, so I kind of went ahead and measured out my stuff. I do recommend doing that because there's a lot of steps. You might as well just measure everything first. So I went ahead and diced up my Velveeta block of cheese. You're going to need one of those. You're going to need 6 tablespoons of butter, and then you will also need an additional half a cup of melted butter, but you use that at the very end. But you also need that. I didn't get it out, but you will need that. Here's all the steps and stuff. You're gonna need some shredded cheese, and I think you need 2 to 3 cups. So each bag is actually 2 cups, so I might just use both bags because it does call for I forget what kind of Swiss cheese, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use this kind of cheese. So yeah, I went ahead and crushed up these Townhouse crackers. They're our favorite, but you can use whatever kind you like in your family. So if you like Ritz, you can use those. About 25 to 30 crackers, and then I just mashed them down really good to crumbs, and that will be your topping along with your melted butter. Then over here I went ahead and measured out the cottage cheese. So you're going to need 1 1/3 cup of cottage cheese. Over here we have, hold on, I'm trying to tell you guys exact measurements. 1½ teaspoon of salt and 1½ teaspoon of sugar. I just put that in there together. And then this here is sour cream. You're going to need 2/3 cup of sour cream and 6 tablespoons of flour. And then you're going to need just 1 box, which equals out to be 3 cups, is what it calls for, of elbow macaroni, which we're getting ready to cook that because that's the very first thing that you want to do. And you're also going to need, see what I mean? It's like I'm still talking. You're also going to need 3 cups of milk, and I use 2% milk. So yeah, there is a lot of steps. So I just realized that I don't have a tripod, so my husband might have to help me film a little bit of this. But the very first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees because it says to do that ahead of time because you are going to be baking this after you do the steps on the stove top. So here's the casserole dish that I am using for all of it to put in the oven. But first I'm going to cook the macaroni, and whenever that's done and we can start doing the stuff on top of the stove, I'll be back to show you guys that. Okay guys, this is where stuff gets kind of tricky and you got to be careful. So first thing you want to do is melt your butter. I cooked my macaroni and I just put it over there. You can also just put it in a bowl if you want because it's going to have to go back into here, I think. So you want to melt the butter. Had to turn the heat down a little bit. Get a spoon or whatever you like to use. I'm going to use this wooden spoon. Oh god, I hope I don't burn it. Huh. I think the heat's a little, I turned the heat down, but this part is very important. So we're gonna let that melt, and then the next step you gotta do is you gotta add your flour, and you mix that up really well. Then you stir in your milk, and you gotta cook it over medium heat for a while until it thickens like gravy. Almost melted. Now you add your flour. Now we gotta do 3 cups of milk. Okay, so now you want to turn your heat up to medium-high heat. And you want to cook that till it gets like gravy. Okay, so you want it to be just like that. That looks like gravy to me. So now we're going to add our salt, sugar, and our blocked Velveeta cheese to this. I'm going to turn the heat down. Ouch! Ah! That hurt.
Ooh.
Okay. What's the matter, Cakey? It's really like gravy there, ain't it? Come on, cheese, melt.
Keep it on your film, baby. Where'd you hear that?
What?
Keep it on your film there.
You're crazy. Alright, now we're gonna add... Will you just wait, Mr. Impatient? We're gonna add our sour cream.
By the way, it costs $35 for the recipe, thank you.
It does not. God, it's messy. And we're going to add the cottage cheese.
$14.45.
Did not. Okay. Now, it says to mix well. So, I'm going to turn that off so I don't burn it up. I'm going to put my macaroni and cheese back in there if I can. Which, oh my god, this might not be a good idea.
Wipe goobs out.
Nuh-uh, it's just heavy.
Julia Child!
What? Okay, thank you. Now I gotta put the cheese in. I might not use all this cheese though. Yeah. Here, you film.
There's 4 cups. You only wanted 2 to 3 cups. And that cheese is 2 cups.
But I know, but I didn't have the other kind that I needed. I might just do a little bit out of the one bag. That's all. Here. It's probably enough right there. What do you think?
I follow directions.
It's a lot of fucking cheese.
Half of that bag is all you need. Half is all you need.
That's good right there. You won't poop for freaking days. Will you quit? You act like I'm killing you. Alright. Quit it. It's heavy, isn't it?
Holy shit, yeah. God damn.
Stop.
It's crying.
Stop. Quit! I need to film it. That's some cheesy ass shit right there.
My fucking spoon's broke.
It is?
Broke my spoon.
Did not. Okay. Is that done?
Took the whole fucking pan.
Yay! Thank you very much. Let's take a little cracker. Stop! Get a top with the cracker crumbs.
Now there's the finished product right
I
there.
got the finished product.
Right there.
Take some drizzled butter and you pour it over top of the cracker crumbs. And by the way, I used a whole stick of butter.
And she wants to thank her assistant for being so kind.
I do. Thank you very much for helping me film.
So kind.
So now we're gonna put it. Follow me over here. Shit, can you open the oven?
Let me get the oven for you.
Thank you, babe. And he's going to bake for 45 minutes. Was delish, but we are overstuffed. It makes so much mac and cheese, so yeah, I couldn't imagine doubling the recipe. Like, that is like enough mac and cheese to last us for probably a month, but I'm probably gonna share it with some family members or something to get rid of it because we don't need all of that, and it can't be too healthy for you either. There's a lot of cheese and a lot of crap involved in it. But if you guys make this recipe, be sure to leave me a comment down below and let me know how you liked it. It was so delicious. It's so rich though, like it's just rich mac and cheese. Like, it just has so much stuff that you got to put in it that it's crazy, but it's kind of worth it to treat yourself like that every once in a while. Of course, obviously I don't want to eat something like that every day for dinner or anything, but anyways, the reason why I was inspired to actually make it again is because I was remembering back to my childhood when I went to grade school, and sometimes for lunch they would serve mac and cheese and then a side of a pepperoni roll. And then when I got to high school, they quit doing that because it was too fattening, so they started serving mac and cheese by itself or then the pepperoni by itself, and it never was the same because it was just such a good combination together. So we bought the pepperoni rolls from the store, if you guys were wondering, and I just put them in the oven and got them really nice and warm and melted the cheese inside of them and crispy, and they were so good. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this cooking video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.